Yo, good evening, good evening. Hope everybody's been well. Hope life's been treating you well. Life's been good. Things have been good in my life. So much has changed, so much has happened, so many things I've taken care of, so many ways I've shifted things in my mind. I am involved in a paradigm shift. All the things I was taught growing up, all the things I was raised to believe, anything that dictates how I move, that controls how I move, and there's the things I expect to happen, I've had to shift things so that they work in my favor, and that's taken a lot of effort. That's taken me writing down the things that I do that are negative, and also writing down what I can do to make it positive, and daily focus on that. You have to reset your mind. And I've finally gotten really good at, finally, it hasn't been easy. Let me just stop for a second. One of the hardest things to do is to shift the paradigm in your mind. It's this group of things that we do all the time, that we grown up doing, that make us act a certain way, that make us move a certain way, respond a certain way. It's like it's like growing up in the Bible Belt, and everything we do is only based on a certain scripture. Not saying that's wrong. I'm just using an example. But it's things that we do that dictate how we move, how we act, how we respond, how we live our lives. If you want to improve your life, you're going to have to shift how you think about it. And that takes work. But it's so worth it. It's so worth it. I've been through a lot in my life, and lately, all the things that went negative, I have looked into adjusting how I respond, adjusting how I react to it, adjusting how I move to it. And things have been changing. And it's amazing when you see that things change. When you just change how you move, how you react, how you respond. It's time to grow up on every level. Communication is so important. Speaking about your traumas is so important. Going after those traumas and rectifying them is important. Making sure that your lines of communication with others are open and important. I cannot stress that enough. Whatever it is that you're working on in your life, whatever it is you want to do in your life, whatever it is that you want in your life, write it down. Write it down one thing at a time. Write down your goals. Write down bullet points on how to get to those goals. And you look at that ish every single day. If it's something you want and it's something you need and you have a picture of it, make it the screensaver or the wallpaper on your phone, but you need to look at it every day and say, this is what I need, this is what I want, this is what I push for. And those things will happen for you. But you have to make that effort. When it comes to negativity, when it comes to positivity, you really have to make the effort. If you make the effort and you shift how you do things, if you alleviate things that you do that you know bring you nothing but nothing but trouble, nothing but mental stress, you have to change it. You have to, or you're gonna stay in a cycle, and you're gonna keep repeating the same thing over and over and over and over. It's a major change, but to get the things you want most out of life, you have to put forth a certain kind of effort. Not the type that leads you into disappointment, but the type that leads you to better results. Open your mind, focus on what you want, focus on the goals it takes to get there, focus daily on what you need to do to get there. See it, visualize it, know how it feels, and it comes to you. I've known this for a while, but you get caught up with life and love and the stresses and everything that comes with it, and you forget to focus on what you need to focus on. There's nothing in your life that should be more important than your mental space. It's everything. Everything you get in life depends on your mental space. All of it. It depends on your spirituality. You are the source of everything. You are the source of your happiness. You are the source of your unhappiness. Make the choices that fit you right. If something's keep nagging you, telling you, I need to change this, I don't need to do this, I don't need to do that, you need to listen to it. That's something in the spirit realm telling you, hey, you need to change it. Hey, this is not going to work for you. Hey, this is not the path you need to be on. When you get those voices, when those things come to you, you have to listen to it. If something telling you that something's out of place, listen to it when it's talking to you. Listen to it. It's like intuition. Females aren't the only ones who have intuition. Men have it, but we let our egos get in the way and destroy that part of us. We have it. You have a feeling inside of you that knows when something's right and it knows when something's wrong. But we get caught up in our pride and our egos and I already know how this works. I already know how to do this. And sometimes we don't know shit. But mentally, we tell ourselves we know how to do everything because as young men, we're raised that we're supposed to have all these answers. You're going to realize, I'm talking to men for a second, you don't have all the answers. You're going to realize your parents didn't have all the answers. Your father didn't have them all, neither did your mother. They didn't. Our parents, for the most part, were good at figuring out what answers were. And that's a big part of adulthood, figuring out the answers to things that we come across. Their solutions may not be your solutions. It's just not. Knowledge and wisdom comes with time and experience. Take a breath. Understand that you're on a journey. Understand that your parents are still on their journey. And there's things they don't know also. If you want a life that's truly enjoyable, that's full of joy and peace, like we always talking about, listen to the spirit that moves you. Get your mind balanced. Figure out what you want. Figure out what you need. Write it down. Visualize what you want and where you're trying to go. Even if you have a partner, even if you have a girlfriend that you're engaged to. Women, if you have a husband or a girlfriend or however you choose to live, that don't matter. You, yourself, have to know what you want and where you're trying to go, and you need to have a goal list of how to get there. If you don't, you're going to stay in this cycle. You're going to stay in that cycle. You want to break some chains, plan your way through your life as best you can. Figure out what it is that you want. If what you happen to want flies in your face on every level, either you're making the wrong steps or what you want is not where it's supposed to be. You have to really get to know yourself. That's why I'm saying the mental has to be right. So work on yourself. Get to know yourself as much as you get to know somebody you met at a grocery store or at a bar or whatever. You got to know yourself. And the part about knowing yourself has more and more meaning the longer I live. It is incredible when you really know yourself and when you know your limitations and you know your strong points and you know where you want to be in a year. It's power. And you need to know. And anybody you choose to deal with, they need to know. Show them your true self. Know who that is, you yourself. And work on it. Work on you. Work on your goals. Set your goals. Set what you want to be. And it's not all about chasing no bag. If I could tell you, getting the bag is not at the top of my list, it's like number 4. If the other things are in line, you'll be able to take care of yourself just fine. Money for me is just an enabler to get where I want in life. That's it. So anyway, it's raining up here. I'm doing my little thing. I'm chilling for the rest of the night, but I'm making plans and moving forward. Take care of yourself. Plan your life. Make sure you check on your folks. Tell them you love them. What can I say? I'm out. Peace.